Hey Kaylee, did you hear about the new restaurant that's on the moon?
No.
I heard the food was pretty good, but it had no atmosphere. Good morning, everybody. We are here at Liberty Science Center in Jersey City, New Jersey. Today is September 6th, so it is the Sunday of Labor Day weekend in 2020. The Liberty Science Center just reopened on Friday to members, and then Saturday and Sunday are the first 2 days they are open to the general public. So, what's up, kid? We're going to the Angry Bird exhibit first today because they're actually offering that for free because there are other exhibits within the Science Center that are going to be closed due to the coronavirus. So this is our first trip back here since COVID-19. I'm here with my co-host Kaylee today. We're gonna go and do some rounds and check things out and see what it's like here in a post-COVID world to let you guys know if it's worth coming. So let's go check it out. Okay, so we're on our way up to the 4th floor. We're on the elevator now. I will show you guys right out of the gates. They do have social distancing markings on the floor in the elevator. They also gave out these cool little bottles of hand sanitizer when we came in as well. I think that's because we're members. But they definitely did make it very easy to get in. So we prepaid for parking, which was $7, which gave you a barcode on your phone that you're supposed to scan. Unfortunately, the barcode didn't scan. So the idea of pointless contact went out the window because the attendant had to take my phone and try to scan it. Then when we got in, the security was very easily pretty much contact. They took our temperatures. We made our way in. And then there's the Angry Birds exhibit. And then after that, we made our way to the ticket booth where things got a little bit kind of shaky because there was only 3 people in front of us, but it took like 10 minutes for us to get from where we were in line to the person to get our wristbands. So that was a little shaky compared to everything else, but so far it's been pretty good. I mean, this place is empty. There were like 6 cars in the parking lot. There's no one here. So let's hit up the Angry Birds exhibit first, see how that goes, and then check out the rest of the place. So we are in the Angry Birds exhibit right now. There are 2 other families in here, so this is fantastic. All right, so we're racing cars right now. Kaylee has built her car here. Good job. All right, can you put mine back together for me?
Yes. Where is this? Fell apart from one piece.
I'm gonna put this one on this track this time.
And I'm gonna put yours.
All right, so you put the cars on the track. It recognizes and then it raises it up and then goes down the track. All right, so we are inside the Angry Bird exhibit. We've been in here now for about 10 minutes. I would say 25 to 30% of the exhibit is shut down right now. One of the key things that I think they advertised with the Angry Birds exhibit was launching the Angry Birds into the blocks. It does appear that area is shut down. There's also this area behind me here that is temporarily closed. I don't know what that was. Looks like Planet Utopia. So, I mean, they didn't charge us to come in here today, and I guess that's why, because 25 to 35% of the exhibit is shut down. So It's free to get in. It's cool to walk around, check it out. There's some cool things to teach kids about structures. There's a magnet wall where you drop a ball into a track after you build the track to make sure it works properly. Pretty cool, but in typical Liberty Science Center fashion, 30% of the exhibit doesn't work right now, so.
Is that good?
Yeah, keep going.
What am I supposed to be doing?
I think I just drew this line here. Alright, hit the arrow again.
Now I'm tracing it. I'm doing that, I'm doing that, I'm doing that. It's an eraser!
That looks like a pretty good Angry Bird to me. So the area behind me here is where they used to have the giant blue blocks. It was basically a breeding ground for germs, so they've cleared those blocks out for the time being. I'm not sure if they're going to come back or not, but this was one of the things that Kaylee used to love to do. They are putting some kind of a little show or something here temporarily to create some more value while people are still coming to the Science Center. All right, so we made our way out of Angry Birds and we made our way down to the second floor, which is where the planetarium is and also where the little kids area is, which is directly behind me here, and it is closed. So this was, again, one of the highlights that we used to come and spend a lot of time in because both Kaylee and Nicholas enjoyed playing in there. It is currently closed due to COVID restrictions. So it looks like it is still set up. They haven't taken it down, which is a good sign, and it will reopen eventually. But for now, if you are going to be coming to Liberty Science Center as a member or not, and you have young children that enjoy that section, just be prepared for it to be closed. So behind me here is where the cafe usually is. There's usually a lot of outdoor seating in this area here. There's no outdoor seating. It does appear as the cafe is closed. I'm not sure if it's closed all day or if it opens up at some point, but for right now the cafe is closed. So if you're going to be coming here and you're expecting to have lunch or anything while you're here, just remember that you might have to bring some food with you. So behind me here they have a beehive where you can actually see the beehives currently kind of in working, and they did mark the queen bee with a white dot, which I do not see her in here right now, but she could be in the other hive, which is located right outside there. So we'll keep looking for her, and if we find her, we'll show you. Otherwise, maybe she's in the other hive today. Are you you're gonna do a long tail or a short tail? Long? Okay, so leave it where it is. And then you picked short legs or long legs?
I picked short legs.
Short? Okay, so we got the short legs. All right. And we picked short claws. You want to stick with short claws?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, push it forward. Let's see how fast you go. Oh yeah, speed demon.
Some of our hurdles here that some of our rats are trained to jump over. Rats are really intelligent. They're also really athletic too. Great at jumping and climbing, getting into tight spaces, and even good at balancing. The board at the end. So let's see if he does it. Bolt, hurdles.
There he goes, Kaylee's doing it. No, he skipped over it. All right, so we're in the Wild About Animals exhibit right now. This generally is one of the more popular areas of the Liberty Science Center because it has a lot of live animals, a lot of fish to see. It's just a cool area to hang out in, and generally you're gonna see a lot of people crowding this area. As you guys can see, it is not busy at all in here. There are a couple exhibits that are not active at the moment, but the majority of everything in here is up and running. So this is definitely one of the areas that was least affected by COVID-19. So we just got out of the Creature Power exhibit. Pretty cool exhibit. It was by far the busiest exhibit we've been in so far. But even with the crowd levels that they had in there, it was nothing compared to what it's like here on a normal day. I have to give them extreme props for their cleaning. There were 3 separate people wiping down everything in there multiple times while we were in there for about 20 minutes. So thank you so much for all the efforts that you guys are doing here. If you're an employee of the Liberty Science Center that's on the cleaning crew, they've done a phenomenal job wiping down handrails, everything. I mean, this has been the cleanest establishment that we've been to in a post-COVID-19 world. So thank you very much, Liberty Science Center. You guys are doing a great job with that. So now we are upstairs on the 3rd floor, and we're going to be filming looking down onto the 2nd floor for the Boom Show, which is a new exhibit that they've put in place. I don't know if they were going to do this ahead of time or if this is something that they decided to do in the post-COVID world to make up for the lack of interactive displays here. So Kaylee wants to watch it from up here because she's afraid of the boom, but we're going to check it out and see how it is. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Why do they need a ladder?
I don't know. Keep them covered. You're being very brave today. I'm proud of you. All right, so we had a fun day. We were here for about 2.5 hours. We're now going to hit up the gift shop and see what's going on in there, if there's anything new. But overall, good experience so far. So let's check out the gift shop. As we head into the closing of this video, I just want to remind everybody that this footage was shot back in September of 2020. A lot has changed at Liberty Science Center since this video was shot. All right, well, that's gonna do it for today. The store did not have anything really new in it that was in here from the last time we were here. What'd you think? Did you have fun today?
Yes.
Was it a lot different than it normally is? There wasn't as much stuff to touch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was one of the big things. So if you're coming here and you're used to having the interactive displays, they did do away with a lot of them. So just be prepared for that. If you're paying admission to come here and you're not a member, I don't know if it's necessarily worth it. I would say hold off a little bit, see if they can start getting some of the interactive displays back for the kids to be able to play with, because that's really where you get your value. Like I said earlier, about 25 to 30% of the Angry Birds display is kind of shut down right now. But I mean, overall, the place was extremely clean. It was not busy at all. So it's definitely worth coming to check out. If you have a membership and you're looking to get out of the house and do something, I would say it's definitely worth coming to check out. I would not pay money to come here though if you are not a member. That's just my opinion. With that being said, if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And with that being said,
We're done.
have a good day.